Welcome, dear friends. In this episode, let us ask Sir about what is the checklist to prepare for an interview. Sir, so many students and candidates are applying for various interviews. When they are preparing for the interview, what is the checklist that they should keep in mind? Can you please?
First of all, let us assure that the candidates need not be in the phobia of fear. Okay. The fear psychosis creates a lot of problems to them. They should feel it as a very free dialogue. Okay. It is a dialogue. It is not an interview. That is why it is known as a personality test. Okay. It gives you a scope to explain about yourself, your strengths, and your capabilities. And they gauge you, your mental abilities, your way of speaking, all these things. For preparing for an interview, I suggest few checklist points which you can note down also later. Okay. First of all, you concentrate on international events. For example, there are so many wars of recent years during the last decade. You just take them into consideration and makes you few points so that if there is any question on the international war, then you can adjust to it and explain them. Then regularly, the Prime Minister of India and President of India will be visiting to several foreign countries. Okay. They are in a phased manner. So at least you go through the last 1 year foreign visits of important dignitaries, President, Vice President, and Prime Minister, and vice versa. Who are the Prime Ministers who came to India? Who are the Presidents who came to India? And what are the agreements they have entered into? And what are the foreign relationships of the countries, of different countries? Friends, enemy is our friend. So like that, you calculate all these things into one consideration. And there are several international organizations also, like WHO, UNO, UNESCO. So you know about them and their history and what are the recent judgments of those institutions and what are the real achievements of those institutions. And then, well, during the visits of foreign dignitaries, whether our Prime Minister goes there or the other president comes here, we will be entering into some agreements that is known as MOU, Memorandum of Understandings. Yeah, it can be scientific MOUs, it can be defense MOUs, it can be regarding space or any other. So you note down these points immediately after the meeting is over. Normally, if the meeting is held today, tomorrow's newspapers will carry all the details of MOUs which the countries have entered. Similarly, there are international conferences and meetings like NAM, Non-Aligned Movement, CHOGM, SAARC countries meetings, G20 meetings, BRIC country meetings, and European Union. Such type of meetings are held at regular intervals. So you note down all of them, who is the present president, and in the organization, who keeps the role. That means who is the head of the department and who gives the actions to be oriented. And then there are international awards also, like Nobel Award. Nobel Peace Prize is given to whom? Nobel Science Prize, Physics, Chemistry, and all these things. You note down all this in a book. Similarly, Magsaysay Awards are also given. So Raman Magsaysay Award, it is known as. All the awardees' names, at least for the last 4 or 5 years, you take down into consideration. And then the international leaders, you should know the prime ministers, presidents of the different countries, particularly America, USA, UK, and who have recently been elected and whether the elections have been conducted this year and who won the elections, what are the major parties there, and reputed personalities of those countries that you have to keep in mind. Similarly, regarding the space research, so many countries are vying out with one another. They are competing. So particularly in the space, the Russia and India and other countries, they're competing with one another. If we keep Chandrayaan, the others also can send Chandrayaan. Similarly, Mangalayaan, all these things are happening. So regarding all these things, you keep a separate pages for international events. Then we will come to national events.
So that means the students need to prepare for this for maybe 1 month or 2 months ahead of the interviews itself.
Yeah.
And should keep noting down, keeping a fresh notebook so that they can note down the points from the newspapers so that the last minute preparation becomes easy.
Yeah. When you are competing for the examination itself, you be mentally prepared for the interview also. That is why you keep a checklist for this interview particularly. I'm coming to the next item, national events. Normally, the general elections are held once in 5 years. If the elections are held last year or before last year, you keep a track of what are the achievements of the elections, how many people have voted, how many people have given consent for the particular party, and what are the major political parties in India, and what is the role of a regional party, how many regional parties are there, particularly if you are going from Telangana, the TRS, if you are going from Andhra, YCP, TDP, and all other things. And they may ask you about the other regional parties like ADMK, DMK, in West Bengal, Trinamool Congress, in Orissa, some other party. So they may ask you related questions of the regional parties and their role in forming the government. And recently, there is a trend of NDA and UPA. These are the parties which are forming into government. One is the National Democratic Alliance, another is United Progressive Alliance. So what are the parties included in those alliances? You should keep in a track. Similarly, the strength in parliament, particularly the parliament has 543 members in the Lok Sabha. So you should keep a track of how many candidates are there in that particular party, BJP so-and-so, the Telugu Desam, YCP, Congress, Communist Party. You should at least have a major idea. Then, what are the bills introduced in the parliament? How many bills have been passed during the last 1 year? And how many bills are pending? For example, Women's Reservation Bill, it has not yet come through. Several years it is just going on. And then major Supreme Court judgments. Supreme Court gives judgments on a major issues with a full bench or a division bench or whatever it is.
Like amendments judgments. Amendments to fundamental rights. Yeah, several amendments.
Yeah. For example, Keshavananda Bharati case, it is a landmark judgment. So you should remember what is the implication of it and what is the improvement on that. And there is an abolition of 370 of the constitution. Talaq bill has been introduced. Several things have happened during the last 2-3 years. And another thing is, you have to note down the most popular schemes of the government, whichever government it may be, UPA or NDA, whatever it is, Swachh Bharat, Jan Dhan, all these things you have to keep in a note. And what is the amount they have allotted and how the country is developing through these programs. And in the ISRO, in this Indian Space Research Organization with the headquarters of Bangalore, they are doing Chandrayaan, Mangalayaan in a phased manner. And we have Sriharikota launching station also. So all these things you have to keep in mind and note down what are the achievements they have done during the last 3 years minimum. And who is heading that, who is the chairman of the ISRO. And there are different bodies of government of India, like RBI, Niti Aayog, National Human Rights Commission, National Information Commission, Election Commission, National Women's Commission, SC/ST Commission, Water Commission. All these commissions are major commissions. So you should know how they will meet and what is the role of that particular Niti Aayog. It has been replaced with Planning Commission. So Niti Aayog is a constituent of several states and the center also. And the Prime Minister is the chairman of that committee. So these things you should know, and how many times they meet in a year, these things. And once in 10 years, the census is taken. That is more important for any candidate, either for the written examination or interview or whatever it is. The demographic figures you should know, state-wise and country-wise. And there are several aspects of the demographic figures and how GDP is growing and the growth rate also. Similarly, you should know the prominent personalities in the news. During the last 1 year at least, if you count down who are the people in public affairs and who have done a lot of things for the country, you just note down. Bharat Ratna awardees for the last 50 years.
Bhushan, Padma Shri, latest.
All Padma awards, they are known as civilian awards. So you should know about the civilian awards and how many people have got the Bharat Ratna. If you are particularly from a particular state like Andhra or Telangana, they will ask you, anybody from Andhra has got any Telangana, the Bharat Ratna award. Similarly, Jnanpith award also. Jnanpith also is a major award with 8 lakhs of rupees, and it is given for a particular language. So if you belong to Telugu, they will ask you how many people got the language Bharat Ratna Jnanpith awards. In Telugu, only 3 people have got so far. One is Vishwanath Satyanarayana for his Ramayana Kalparuksha. Another is Vishwambhara, written by C. Narayan Reddy. Third is Pakudu Rallu by Dr. Bharadwaja. You should be able to tell when the question arises. Then the national health schemes are there. Government of India, during the last 10 years, they have created several health schemes. All these schemes you should know and how they function. And appointment of governors, appointment of election commissioner, information commissioner, CAG, Controller and Auditor General. There is also a major personality. So you should know who are the people who are heading the institutions. And the adventures also, the first aeronaut, aerospace, who has gone there, and world record holders of different games, and all these things you should keep in mind. And coming to the sports events, Asian Games are there, Afro-Asian Games are there, World Cup achievements are there, cricket, football, and other games. You should know who are the people in frame. PV Sindhu, they may ask if you belong to Andhra Pradesh. So you should be able to tell something about PV Sindhu. And similarly, the chess players also, Vishwanath Anand and all these people. And there are Khel Ratna awards announced by Government of India. You should be able to tell who got these awards during this particular year. Similarly, there are scientific achievements also. They give some awards to the scientific achievements people also. They are known as Bhatnagar Awards. And ISRO, ICSR, ICMR, and different labs. There are so many labs in our country, RR labs, they are known as regional research laboratories. And there are several defense organizations also, DRDO and other things. One, Mr. Satish Reddy from Andhra, he is heading the DRDO as the chief of the DRDO. He is known as advisor, scientific advisor to Raksha Mantri. And you have Sriharikota in the area of Andhra Pradesh. So they may be asking you, what are the launches they have done during the last 1 year? How many successes are there? Whether there is any failure? If failure is there, what was the reaction of Prime Minister? You might have seen on the video, several viral videos have gone where Prime Minister has attended the launching of that particular space research, but it failed. Within 10 minutes, it has gone down. Yes. But he complimented that Sivan, who was the chairman of the ISRO. You need not worry about this. Let us take a leap again, he said. Similarly, the questions may concentrate on your particular state, whichever state you belong. You be thorough with the economy of that particular state, culture of that particular state, literature of that particular state. If you belong to Andhra, you should know at least some poets' names. Nannaya, Tikkana, Yarana, Vemana. They may ask you to recite one poem of a particular person or whatever poem you know, you tell us. You should be able to tell. Similarly, the history of that particular area, freedom fighters of Andhra, freedom fighters of Telangana, and the political parties which have emerged recently, and the prominent freedom fighters also. You should be able to tell who is Potti Sriramulu or Konda Venkatapaya or whoever it is. You should be able to know the entire demography and history of your particular state. Then coming to the educational institution which you have studied, it must be definitely a good institution. For example, Andhra University. Andhra University, Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, before his becoming president of India, was a vice chancellor of Andhra University. Similarly, one famous poet, Kattamanchi Ramalinga Reddy, he was the vice chancellor of Andhra University. One Mr. V.S. Krishnan, he was the UGC chairman. He was the vice chancellor of that university, and it has gone 100 years, and it has produced several luminaries also. So you should be able to tell BHU or Andhra University or Jamia Millia University and Delhi University, all these institutions, they have produced several dignitaries. So the educational institution which you have studied is also the important thing. Then coming to the peculiarity of surname. If you tell your name, they will immediately ask, my name Padmanabha Rao. What is this Padmanabha? I should be able to tell, this is the name of Trivandrum Padmanabha Swami, who is the richest god in the world. And they may ask you, who is Kartikeyan, Dushyanta, Saraswat, Trivedi, Chaturvedi. All these names are peculiar names. So they may ask you, what is the implication of your name? Then normally the interviews are conducted after the budget. Particularly I'm talking about UPSC interviews. So you should be able to know the budget allocations of that particular year, say 2021 or 21-22. What is the allocation for a particular ministry, Defense Ministry, Agriculture Ministry, Human Resources, and whatever it is. Recently, they have changed the name of Human Resource Ministry into Education Ministry. You should be able to tell, because national new education policy has come into accordance. So these things you should be able to tell. Another thing, earlier railway budget was presented before the parliament 1 day in advance. Now they have clubbed railway budget also into the general budget. These allocations you should be able to tell. And particularly the defense allocations, they give a lot of importance for the defense allocations that you should be tell. Then they may trickishly ask you about some scams. Recently, some Colgate scam was there, a rifle purchase was there, Bofors scheme was there. All these things you should keep in mind to tell them. In a fact, you should not criticize it. You should not say adverse or in favor of it, but you should tell what has happened. Then finally, it comes to the hobbies. Whatever hobbies you have written, you should be thorough with the subject, and you will be able to explain them in a nutshell. Then we will discuss about it later.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Further details we will have a chat in the next episode. Thank you very much.